What's up guys, it's Jake from Prism Supply. Today we're going to walk you through our most recent bike that we've been working on. It's called Wildfire. We actually picked it up a couple weeks ago out of Philadelphia. Really cool bike, really happy to be able to work on this thing and get it going again. What we know about it is the engine is a 65 bottom end and a 66 top end. So for me that was pretty cool because it's the last year PANHEAD and the first year SHOVELHEAD. As far as the frame goes, the frame is an early knucklehead frame, rumored to be a 38, and you can tell because of the rake, as well as this tab, the best we can tell has been welded on right here on a 38 frame. This piece is welded on, and on the backside you can actually see some weld marks where they didn't grind it for the Bondo. So we think the frame's a 38. It's definitely an early knucklehead frame. The gas tank is what we believe to be an older Paco tank. It's a steel tank, it's not fiberglass. And if you look close, you can see like all this incredible flame molding on it. And the same thing, the molding from the frame, how it flows all the way into the gas tank. So Gino, right here, I guess he stamped all the bikes that he built. He was the one that apparently built this bike back in the 60s or the 70s. Not 100% sure when it was built. So if anybody knows any history about Gino out of Philadelphia, we'd love to know more, specifically about this bike, but also just him in general. So moving on up to the front end, it's also a PANHEAD front brake, but if you look in here, if you look at that stepped hub, it is a early knucklehead stepped hub, and you can tell because of that step right there. And then if you go back to the rear, so I think I said that's a 21, the rear's a 16. This is a juice drum. This is a PANHEAD style juice drum here. It's later because it has this lip on it. The earlier ones actually don't have this lip, and the backing plate sits right inside the drum. I believe this is an original 50 to 54 outer primary cover. The way you can tell that is these holes are vertical when all the other years were horizontal. It's really cool how he painted the jugs red on the engine, kind of matched the rest of the bike, kind of tied the engine into the frame, and works with the name Wildfire. When we got this bike, it didn't have a carburetor on it, so we put that carb on it. We also put this throttle cable and our Super Prism throttle. To get this bike going, it really didn't take much. We had to change the spark plug wires, drain the oil, clean the gas tank out. The gas tank was rough. We had a couple issues with some push rod stuff, but the longer version of that video you can see here for version 1 and here for version 2. Did I do okay, Matt?
They might both end up living there.
Might live here.
Yeah. Up there somewhere. Up there somewhere.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of details on the bike, but we just want to give you guys a little rundown of it. We think it's absolutely a killer bike, and we hope you guys enjoy it too. It's running and riding, and we'll try to start it here and so you guys can see it run. This kicker's like all sorts of sketchy, and my feet are wet, so hopefully I don't slip.
Also, it only engages at like 90 degrees.
Yeah, it does. Like, you can't get like a full kick. It like starts there. We'll see.